trees. Truett loved the morning sun and the bright wide sky. He loved the way the tall grass tickled his toes. "I love God," Truett whispered to the wind as he watched a yellow butterfly land gently on a daisy. He felt very small, but his heart felt very big. Grandfather Silas sat on the porch, watching the clouds drift by. "Truett," he said with a warm smile, "loving God is a wonderful thing. But remember, God's love is like a bright lantern. If we say we love Him, we must let that light shine on everyone we meet." Later that afternoon, Truett and his sister Amity were playing in the middle of the rug. They both reached for the very last blue block at the exact same time. "I had it first," Amity cried, pulling the block toward her. "No, I need it for my tower," Truett shouted back. Truett stopped and took a deep breath. He remembered what Grandfather Silas had said about the lantern. He realized that if he was grumpy with his sister, his lantern was staying dark. To love God meant he had to show love to the person right in front of him. Truett smiled and pushed the blue block toward his sister. "You can have it, Amity," he said softly. "It will look perfect on your castle." Amity's eyes grew wide, and she gave him a huge, toothy grin. Suddenly, the room felt much brighter and happier for both of them. Outside in the garden, their friend Palin was standing very still by the fence. He was looking down at a broken flower pot on the stones. Palin looked worried and sad. He had accidentally knocked it over while running, and he didn't know what to do. Truett walked over and sat beside his friend. "Jesus teaches us that the truth sets us free, Palin," Truett said encouragingly. "When we try to hide a mistake, it feels like carrying a heavy rock in our pockets. But when we tell the truth, that heavy rock goes away." Palin took a deep breath and went to find neighbor Lydia. He told her exactly what happened to the flower pot. Instead of being cross, Lydia smiled and thanked him for his honesty. She gave him a quick hug, and Palin felt as light as a feather. Soon, Amity and Palin were playing a new game of tag in the yard. Because they were being kind and honest, there were no more arguments or heavy hearts. They were following the path Jesus showed them, a path made of light and freedom. As the sun began to set, Truett and Amity sat under the big oak tree. Truett knew that loving God wasn't just about the words he said, it was about the kindness he shared. By following the truth and showing love, they were living in God's wonderful light.